Well, here we go with this BS again, man. United lose another game they should have freaking won. We lose to Tottenham, a team that doesn't even have Harry Kane on the squad anymore, and we can't beat Tottenham at all. I don't know what it is with United, dude, but now I'm reading reports that apparently Anthony is being accused of domestic abuse. That's right, from what I've read, Anthony, I guess his ex-wife is accused, or his ex-girlfriend is accusing him. I don't know if it's ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, but what I do know is he's being accused by an ex of abuse and all that. So all I'm just trying to figure out is what goes on behind the football scenes. Okay, what goes on with these players in their personal lives that we then start reading reports like this. It's like, if you're going to be representing Manchester United, you need to be able to abide by a sort of rules, abide by morals, because being a football club, as a football player, you're supposed to abide by morals. And for these footballers to be doing these dumb stuff just not only makes the club look bad, but it makes the regular fans that spent their hard-earned money watching United, especially all the United fans that go to the stadium, watch the team, cheer the team week in and week out, that's not fair to them, that work their butts off, only for these players who earn more money to be doing stupid things that makes you go, what the heck is up with these players, especially given the position they are in and all that stuff. Because I look at this game, our players today, man, they looked lost on the pitch. The only player that was actually trying, I feel like, in this game was Casemiro. Casemiro, I think, was the only player today that actually was trying to make a difference. And that's why, we are so blessed to have Casemiro in our starting 11. But, the thing with United is they need a holding midfielder that knows how to basically tire out a defense, kind of like how Luka Modric does, for example. That's the type of midfielder that United have really been lacking this past a decade and all that stuff, that it makes me wonder here, why do United always miss out on good midfielders? Because Bruno Fernandes, he's a good midfielder, but the difference is he's more of a cam type of player. Same with Casemiro, he's more of a CDM type of player. He's not a holding midfielder, and we need a holding midfielder that can basically link up both attack and defense, kind of like how Luka Modric and Toni Kroos are experts at doing that, And that's the thing with Manchester United right now, man, because I watched this game. Our ball distribution was horrendous. We almost scored in this game. Anthony, he had the best chance for United in this game when he almost scored that curling shot, but it unfortunately hit the post and all that. So yeah, with Manchester United right now, this is why I really wish that the Qatar sale process would already be sped up. In other words, I am really hoping that Qatar is still considering buying Manchester United, because let's be honest here, I know that a lot of I might get scrutiny for saying this, but, if you actually sit there and think about it, with Manchester United, man, one thing we have failed to do in this transfer window is sign a midfielder that can be as good as Luka Modric, for example, or Toni Kroos, or any type of midfielder that can basically link up attack and defense. Same with Thiago, for example. That's really the type of midfielder that Manchester United badly need. And until we get that type of midfielder, we are probably going to continue to give off these really garbage-like performances, because today's performance by United was simply a forgettable one. And today's performance against Tottenham, absolute embarrassment. Last week we won, and it's like, I want to see United go on a winning streak. And once again, it seems like they're having that issue of trying to establish a winning streak, a solid sort of winning streak that can really be used to their advantage in helping them maintain top four, because, it seems like this could be another long season for Manchester United and all Manchester United fans that, show up to rep the team regardless of whether United win, lose, draw. But at the same time, though, it's really frustrating that a sale of United is not happening, that there's only talks. That's really the frustrating part. And, the more that could actually be done, instead of there just being talks, then the more it would make life easier for Manchester United, for Eric Ten Hag, the players, and most importantly, the fans that, the fans that ride and die with this football club. Because, my God, today's performance by United was just a total disgrace. I mean, oh my God. And, with the whole Mason Greenwood thing, listen, like I said, man, I'm still staying by my statement. We did fine last season without Mason Greenwood, and us bringing him back would really just or basically have United become the target of a media frenzy because, like I said, man, look at Manchester City. They quickly moved on from Mendy after what he was accused of doing, even though he was found not guilty, and it's like, that's what I wish United would also do with Mason Greenwood, regardless of talent, because it's like, like what Mason Greenwood did, just unforgivable. And yeah, man, that's the thing about United is there's always some sort of drama. While, you look at Manchester City, the difference with City is they don't let drama get in the way of their football club, okay? While United, it seems like we always let the drama get in the way, and then that affects the players and their performances. That basically, kind of distracts the players from focusing on their main goal, which is to win games. And this is why I wish United could be more like Manchester City, because, look at City. They're showing us the full recipe on how to be a successful Premier League club, especially in the 2020s, in this new decade that we are in. So it's like that's the model that Manchester United should follow as well, especially if Qatar can become the owners of the club and all that stuff. But yeah, man, what else is there to say about tonight's performance? Just a really horrendous performance by United that I don't know what the heck that was, if I'm being honest.